Vassy went off the 3-to-1 favourite. Take Control, the 4-to-1 second favourite, is last at the moment as they jump the next. And Take Control, a big skew whiff at that in the rear. Onto another plain fence, Earthmover from Beau on the inside, Browjoshy on the outer. Then Legal Right and Young Sparticus coming rather close together there. The last fling with the white faces close up. Magician on the outside of the pack as they jump the next. Ardstown's quite close. Narrow Water wasn't terribly fluid at that. Take Control has moved up a bit. Hati on the inside towards the back as they take this turn. And it's Earthmover and Timmy Murphy, who won this race 12 months ago on Browjoshy, who's disputing second on the outside of the last fling and Beau. And then Legal Right, Royal de Vassy cutting every corner up the inside, just coasting in behind the front 5 or 6. Young Sparticus is close up as they rise at another. Then Ardstown and Hati Logician on the outside, Narrow Water and Take Control. But they're pretty well grouped as they race now to fence number 10, and Earthmover a bit sticky there, but got to the other side. That's what matters. The last fling is alongside. And then Legal Right from Browjoshy. Beau is back in 5th place, not in his usual customary position at the head of affairs. Young Sparticus is out wide of Beau, then Royal de Vassy and Ardstown and Hati Logician Take Control, and Narrow Water is just the back marker, but wouldn't be much more than 8 or 10 lengths behind the front running Earthmover. They've completed a circuit of the course then, on towards fence number 11. They have 20 to jump in all. They're onto their final circuit, and it's Earthmover that continues to show out in front from Browjoshy in second. Legal Right has had a very good pitch on the inside under Liam Cooper in the green and white jacket, and seems to be jumping quite soundly at the moment. The last fling, Beau has dropped out. He's sulking, won't have it as they go towards the next. Earthmover, Browjoshy, Legal Right, then the last fling. And then close up with these Logician on the outside. Logician is up in distance today. Royal de Vassy is next. Then Young Sparticus and Ardstown. This is the leading group. Take Control has passed 3 at the end now. Hati who's always just been struggling to go the gallop, though she does tend to stay on at the finish as they make their way towards the back straight. A descent. Chance for a little bit of brief relief as they run towards this back straight. Without the back still Beau and Narrow Water and Hati Take Control gets a couple of sharp reminders from McCoy to try and catch up with the front 7 or 8 as they take this left-hand bend. And it's Earthmover and Browjoshy who go 1 and 2, Legal Right in 3rd place, and these 3 a couple of lengths ahead of the last fling. After the last fling then is Logician, Royal de Vassy on the inside. Young Sparticus comes under pressure, and then Ardstown and a gap to Take Control. It's beginning to sort out a few now as they run towards the 5 fences in the back straight, and Earthmover with his head bowed low approaches the first of that sequence and lands about a length ahead of Browjoshy. Legal Right is right there, and then the last fling. Royal de Vassy moving up on the inside in the striped jacket over the next open ditch. The last fling jumped it in 5th place. Logician on the outside. Take Control has pulled up before that. It's run a lifeless race today. At the next, Earthmover landed just in front of Legal Right. Royal de Vassy looking dangerous on the inside in 3rd. A lot of the others under pressure. The last fling, Logician and Browjoshy as they jump the next. Earthmover didn't get very high at that. Legal Right is being driven along. Royal de Vassy certainly with every chance in 3rd place as they jump the last in the back straight, landing in 4th and 5th with the last fling and Logician. And these front 5 are pulled well clear of Young Sparticus, Hati and then Ardstown and Browjoshy has dropped rather tamely out of things. It's still Earthmover holding all comers as they run round the final turn. Royal de Vassy's on the inside, still there with a squeak. Then Legal Right, the last fling, and Logician. Murphy asked for more from Earthmover. Royal de Vassy and Legal Right are chasing hard. Here's the second last. Earthmover from Royal de Vassy now pulled out for a challenge under Norman Williamson, but Timmy Murphy is getting a very willing response from Earthmover. They run down towards the final fence. Earthmover and Royal de Vassy. They land just about as one there. Earthmover over on the far side. Royal de Vassy. Logician was down at the last. They're on the run home. Earthmover giving everything. Royal de Vassy, the last fling, is staying on the outside. Earthmover holding on from Royal de Vassy, but can he hold the last fling? Who puts in a last fling challenge to win it? The last fling from Earthmover in second. In third, Royal de Vassy. fourth Legal Right, then Hati Roy, never nearer than at the finish. Young Sparticus followed these, then Browjoshy and Artstown and Beau. And looking back to the final fence, Logician and Barry Canary are none the worse for their tumble there. They're up. Narrow Water and Take Control were pulled up. A thriller here for the Tote Scoop 6 Warwickshire Gold Cup. And the last fling at a big price has returned to his very best form. This 12-year-old, what a servant he has been over the seasons to trainer Sue Smith and owner Trevor Hemmings. Warren Marston getting a tremendous response.
Race wins at 25 to 1. The code 10th choice of the punters, the outsiders, at 25 to 1 the last fling. Beats Earthmover at 14 to 1.